Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video on my YouTube channel. Yes, I am still alive and I had some empty space in between the exams of my Abitur because they will continue in June. So there was some time to do a new video, and today we will do for the first time a singles case unboxing on the Disney Cast 2021 Singles Case F, which has been released in the US in April and a couple of weeks ahead in Australia. It has not hit German territory, so that's why I decided to order it online from Get Me Collectibles. I recommend him a lot because he's a reliable seller, and DHL delivered pretty fast in only 5 days from the US to Germany. So I think we can start right now with the unboxing itself. The case contains all in all 5 new cars as well as some great re-releases and 2 racers that have only been released in multi-packs or with a launcher yet. So there are quite some great ones in this case. And we will start on the top right hand corner with the first 2 beauties, which are no other than Jackson Storm, who is included in almost every case. I know he's pack warming, but actually in Germany he can be sold unless being a pack warmer in general. So there's his back, which is not too spectacular. And the second car is Flo, who has been released quite some times in 2021, but it's always great to see her back on the screen. And now there is the next one, which is a carryover from Case E, Lightning McQueen with Piston Cup. He is actually mistakenly named as a new release for 2021, but actually we have had a Lightning McQueen with Piston Cup trophy in 2017 when Cars 3 came out. The only difference actually is that this is a Thailand variant of Cars 3 Lightning and that the Piston Cup looks different. So it's kind of metallic orange or bronzy, whereas the original one is gold. Yeah, it's nice to see him because I couldn't get him in store when Case E was released. So great that he has been reissued in this case. And now we have another cool car, which is Francesco Bernoulli, one of the World Grand Prix racers, and I can tell you that all those World Grand Prix racers are pretty popular and they go well. So I think I have no problem selling this one. Always nice to see Francesco back. And then there are 2 other cars. Actually, it's only one because it's Brian Spark, who is included twice in this case. And this is his first release as a single because, as I have mentioned, he is one of the racers who came out with Launcher in 2018, and now he finally got his single release. Oh, I can't fix this camera properly, so I think it'll work if I take it a bit towards me. You see, I struggle. Now it works better. Yeah, so great to see Brian Spark because I still needed him. And there he is on the back, and you can see that this is the picture they used for the launcher. That's why he looks so weird on the package. Great to see him. And by the way, this Thailand variant has a different expression because he has an open mouth, whereas the normal one has a closed mouth. So this is Brian Spark, and now we can go on with the next layer in the case. And there are 2 other cars. We have Taco, who appears in the Thunder Hollow scene in Cars 3. I think that's not difficult to see because he is quite crashed and crooked. He has been released in 2017 on the Cars 3 mainline, so it's nice to see him back. And there is Todd Marcus. I think he has been included in case B or so, or in case D, because on his back you can see the Easter Buggy, who has been released in case D. And there is this expression which differs, of course, from the Chinese version. Nice to see him. His last release was, I guess, in 2014. Yeah, so we can now go on with the next car, which is Lightning McQueen with cone. I can tell you that I am pretty happy they re-released him this year, because it's a great variant of Lightning McQueen, and he has first been released in the Final Lap collection and had a reissue in the Lenticular line. And I think his last single release was in 2013, and then there was this puzzle box variant or release, but those are not available everywhere. So great to see this variant. I still don't have him, so that's another reason why I'm happy to get him. What is interesting is that the cone has this silver line, this that marks it on the top, and which is 3D, so you can touch it, whereas on the package you can't see this line around the cone. Interesting. So I don't know why they put the Easter Buggy here, because the Easter Buggy was released in advance. And by the way, this McQueen was made or produced in week 3 of 2021. So that's Lightning McQueen with cone. To go on, there is another great one, Fast Fong. He is, he's the first new release in this case. And he is the Rev & Go Next Gen, of course. We have already had the Rev & Go Racing Tractor in 2019. And now we also have the Next Gen Racer for the team. So I think it's completed now. The Cars 3 Stock Car Rev & Go Racer, who does not have a name, has only been released in one Target exclusive 11 pack, so it's pretty rare, and I hope they re-release him or her pretty soon with a name this time. So there's Fast Fong for the team Rev & Go. There is his back. I love him. I like the green, which is not accurate to the movie. You can see on the artwork it's different, but it's still okay. So we can now continue with the next car, or the next cars in the box, and I can already see them, and I think this is my highlight for the case. Saludos Amigos Ramone, who appeared in the credits scene in Cars 3, and they included him twice, which is pretty cool, because this is such an iconic Ramone variant. You can see he actually looks like a racer. There's the 51 on his side and on the roof, and there is this nice painting reading Americana or Oil Pan Americana Rally Mexico, and I think this is an awesome release, and I'm so happy they finally made this great Ramone. There's the back of his package. Not too spectacular. By the way, he was also released, made in the 3rd week of this year. So, definitely a pretty great one. I love him a lot, and I can't wait to unbox him. But first, we will go on with the next layer. On the right side, and there is Trainer Cruz Ramirez. He has been released in 2020 for the first time, but she had the normal Cruz artwork. Now she has this, which I like a lot. I'm not sure whether I will keep her or not, because the only thing being different from the normal Cruz is that she has this little headset on the side. Still a nice release, although I didn't expect her to return so soon. Yeah, and then I think there is another other family member for the Bernoulli family, Mama Bernoulli. She's a great release too. Nice to see her back. By the way, this Thailand variant is an error because the Italian flag is wrong. It's not red, white, green, actually, as it is on Mama Bernoulli here, but it is green, white, red. So that's a mistake. Still interesting how this could happen. And the nice thing is that she is not as big as other cars, and that's why you can see more of this desert horizon on the package. Yeah, I think I'm pretty fast, aren't I? Looks like I'm nearly finished with this case already. So there's Kabuto. I'm not sure what I should think about this release because as with Suki and Harumi, who have also been released this year, Kabuto has had quite a lot issues. I think between 2013 and 2016 he was released every year, so it's not a rare vehicle. Always nice to see him back because it's an iconic car, but still it is a bit boring when you always release the same vehicles instead of doing new ones. Yeah, so there is Suki, there's Kapni Kasper and Bob Pulley. They all have been released this year already. Also produced in the 3rd week. That's Kabuto. And now we can continue with another release that has had quite a lot of issues. Rusty's Lightning McQueen, but this one is pretty popular. So it has been the most popular Cars 3 variant of Lightning McQueen, and I think it's because of his nice looking. So you have this bold Rusty's name here, and this pretty classic logo on his hood with the typical Lightning McQueen flash, and I like this one a lot. So I'm happy they decided to do him in all of the 2021 cases instead of another Lightning McQueen because he is quite popular. Yeah, mistakenly he has been named as a Cars 2 release, although he does appear in Cars 3. So probably they did not get it right that they don't do don't put the Cars 2 World Grand Prix Lightning anymore in every case, but the Rusty's Lightning, so that could be a reason why they mistakenly did that wrong. So, and here we have another re-release. It's Kurt, one of the trainees in Cars 3. He has been released in late 2019. I think it was the last case, together with the Shiny Wax Tractor and Randy Lawson. So it's great to see him. I only have the Buckteeth variants, so it's actually nice to have him here. And I think I will keep him. Yep, a great one. I actually don't know why the trainees are so popular, because they sell pretty well, and although they all look pretty similar. And here is one of the other highlights. That's the 3rd new one in the case, I think. Yes, it's the 3rd one. Racing Red Sally. I am so glad to have her here in hands because this metallic red paint scheme fits Sally so much, and I am pretty fascinated by her, as well as her shiny artwork on the package. Unfortunately, I missed Racing Red Mater in store, so when I came they had stocked the case B, but I was too late already for Racing Red Mater, so I only have Jackson Storm and now Sally, and I'm pretty happy to have her because if I hadn't had her here, I wouldn't have had the chance probably to get her unless for pretty high prices. There are 3 other cars to be released, which will be, as we already know, Lightning McQueen, Dinoco Cruz Ramirez, and Francesco Bernoulli. Yeah, So this is already the last layer of this case, and we start here again on the right, and there are two cars. One is Maddie McGear. She has been pack warming because she has a single release every year, and in 2019 we also got her in a 2-pack with her mother, so it's not a rare release, although she's nice. So I'm wondering if I will be able to sell her. By the way, I don't know what happened to this name tag. It has been bent in the package. Interesting. Yeah. So there is another next gen in the case, JD McPillar. He was a Target 4-pack exclusive in the next gen 4-pack in 2017. And in singles case C, he has had his first single release. I already have him because I got him in a Target exclusive 11-pack, which I bought online for a pretty nice price because the package was slightly damaged. Although it's nice to see him back because he's a great next gen racer, and with him being released as a single, it's only Slick LePage and Flip Dover who need to get a single issue. I think Slick has been made in Vietnam in another 11-pack, so it's only Flip actually who has not had any release since his first issue. And now we have another Thunder Hollow car, Pyliap. I don't know how to pronounce the name actually. This is a nice one for sure. He has only been released once in 2017. In the same case, we got Patty, Chase Racelot, Ryan Inside Laney, and Bubba Wheelhouse in. So it's nice to see him back because this case was quite rare. Yeah, so there is this other pair of eyes on his bent back, which looks pretty cool for sure. Yeah, but I won't keep him because I already have the normal Chinese variant. The artwork is pretty cool. He looks so friendly, and those bent tires and the back are fascinating and funny for sure. So there are only 3 cars to be left. Here we have Robert Jamjones, who is included twice. He's one of the band pitties in Sweet Tea's band. I already have him because I got him in between my Abitur exams after I had finished the 3rd written one. That's why I don't need to keep one of these. So both of them will be sold. Still nice to see him because it's a great release. I think those band pitties are anyways some of the greatest releases we have in the collection, just because they are so amazing with their instruments. So here we have the guitar and this sound box there as an accessoire. Yeah. So that's Robert Jamjones. And the last car to be revealed in this case is also a new one. Joe Don Jackson. This phenomenal old-time racer has been cancelled in 2019, but now he has been uncancelled, and I am happy about that because it's a great car. I think another car who has this model is Jimmy Lagrange. He had also been cancelled in 2019, so when the 2-pack with Ailey Turnpike and Heyday Junior Moon was revealed, it actually read Heyday Junior Moon and Jimmy Lagrange, but then they decided to put Ailey in there, so Jimmy Lagrange will also be uncancelled this year. And that's pretty much it with this singles case. We have had 5 new releases all in all. Racing Red Sally is actually the most exciting one because she only has this one issue and then she will not be re-released. You also have a new next gen. And of course, my personal favorite, Saludos Amigos Ramone. And some other great ones here are Brian Spark, because I think this single release is quite great, as well as Kurt, who has only been released once yet. Yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed this video today, this very first singles case unboxing on my YouTube channel. There will be another one next week, so stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to tell me which is your personal favorite in the case, and see you on soon. Bye!